and gentlemen, on the news are tonight, who's dividing over dharma? Also, debate number 2 tonight, merit out of stock in Congress's Dukan. Just wait and hear what Kanhaiya Kumar has to say. All of that and much more on the news hour. But first, listen in.
हम तो सबके बीच सबको समान भाव से देख रहे हैं। उत्तर प्रदेश में मुसलमान सबसे ज्यादा सुरक्षित है, सबसे ज्यादा सुरक्षित है। अगर हिंदू सुरक्षित है तो वह भी सुरक्षित है। अगर दंगे यहाँ यूपी में होते थे जो 2017 के पहले, अगर हिंदू की दुकान जलती थी तो मुसलमान की भी जलती थी, हिंदू का घर जलता था तो मुसलमान की भी जलती थी। और 17 के बाद से दंगे बंद हुए। अगर हिंदू सुरक्षित है तो मुसलमान भी सुरक्षित है। भाजपा मस्जिद में कब्जा करके क्या करेंगे?
मंदिर ढूंढेंगी।
ये मुझे लगता है कि गुमराह कर रहे हैं। वक्फ के नाम पर आखिर कितना जमीन कब्जा करोगे? आपको इस पावर किसने दे दी है कि आप किसी भी प्रॉपर्टी को कब्जा कर लेंगे? जितने भी होंगे सब ढूंढेंगे, सब निकालेंगे और दुनिया को बोलेंगे कि भगवान ने जिसको आंखें दी हैं वो आके देखो तो क्या हुआ था संभल में। देखिए, संभल एक सच्चाई है और मैं इसलिए नहीं कह रहा हूं भाई आपको उपासना विधि की पूरी छूट है, कहीं भी आप बनाइए, लेकिन आप तो इस्लाम के मुद्दों से ही भटक करके काम किए हैं। जो न्याय मानते होंगे उनके लिए न्याय होता है। जो स्वयं न्याय को, कानून को अपने हाथों में लेते हैं तो बहुत बार कानून के दायरे में रह करके उनको सबक भी सिखाया जाता है। जो जैसे समझेगा उसको उसी भाषा में समझाना चाहिए।
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the dharma of Raj Dharam. You just heard Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath give out a clear and unambiguous message. Muslims are safest in Uttar Pradesh. He went on to say if a Hindu is safe, then so is a Muslim. With these words, the man in charge of the most populous and the largest state of India has crushed the bogey of dar and dhamki, which has been poisoning the political pond. From bulldozers to Sambhal ka Sach, he made it clear that any kind of loot, be it land or our Astha, will be met with an iron fist. But who is Yogi Adityanath's warning aimed towards? Remember, pitched battles are being fought from the Sansad to the Sadak, where Vipakshi parties are pushing the narrative Musalman khatre mein hai, that bulldozers are selectively saffron, that crushing Waqf's land loot is anti-Muslim, and all masjids will be dug up. In fact, even today, there were open dhamkis given by those who call themselves secular at the Waqf protest. While it was organized by the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, the Congress, the Samajwadi Party, the RJD, AIMIM have all thrown in their weight behind it. In fact, Tejaswi Yadav arrived at the dharna along with his ailing father, Lalu Prasad. In fact, remember how they trolled Prime Minister Modi as being communal when he said, "Ek hai to safe hai." Well, it seems like Tejaswi has taken a leaf from his book. In fact, today he declared, "Ek rahoge to jeetoge. Ek rahoge to inshallah jeetoge." Of course, the India Alliance will call this a call for unity and not communal. But whom was Tejaswi addressing and whom does he want to win against? Leaping into the target, Chief Minister Yogi, his biggest rival in Uttar Pradesh, Akhilesh Yadav, said, "Unki kursi dagmaga rahi hai." It was a threat or wishful thinking? Well, I don't know. But Owaisi's MLA, Akhtarul Iman, went to the extent of threatening a civil war if the Waqf Amendment Bill is passed in Parliament. Is this the language for an elected representative? Watch and decide for yourselves. Will these dar and dhamkis unite or divide India?
ये तानाशाही जिस प्रकार से सरकार चला रही है, देश को तोड़ने का काम कर रही है। एक होकर के हम लोग लड़े तो इंशाअल्लाह हम लोगों की जीत तय है। आज मुसलमान बहाना है, इसके बाद हो सकता है सिख धर्म में चर्चों पर और धर्मों पर प्रहार किया जाएगा।
हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी ये बताएं, उनकी कुर्सी सुरक्षित है कि नहीं है? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि हिंदू मुसलमान की जो अब सुरक्षा की भावना जाग रही है, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कि उनकी कुर्सी डगमगा रही हो?
मोदी इस मुल्क में मुसलमानों को चैन से जीना भी नहीं देना चाहते हैं और कब्रिस्तान में चैन से दफनाया जाए उसके लिए भी हालात वो खराब कर रहे हैं। अगर ये काला कानून बन गया तो न जाने कितनी मस्जिदों में ताले लगेंगे, खानकाहें वीरान होंगी और कब्रिस्तानों में बुल्डोजर चलेंगे। हम इस मुल्क में खाना जंगी नहीं चाहते हैं। ये नंगी तलवार है मुसलमानों के गर्दनों पर।
छोटी छोटी बातों पे बुलडोजर चलाया जाता है, उनके घरों को तोड़ दिया जाता है, उनके मस्जिद को खोदा जाता है, टारगेट किया जाता है। और किसी मुसलमान ने तो जाके हिंदू के मंदिर को खोदने की बात नहीं कही।
So who's dividing in the name of dharma? If Prime Minister Modi says ek rahenge, safe rahenge, he's tagged communal. Even when Modi gives Eid gifts to underprivileged Muslims, it's called nafrat ki rajniti. When Chief Minister Yogi says batenge to katenge, he's called communal. But what happens when Akhilesh's uncle says chote chote codes aag laga rahe hain? Is that secular? Is that faith in the constitution? Is it secular when Rahul Gandhi's member of parliament says khoon denge hum for waqf? Is that mohabbat ki dukaan? Let's remind.
अब कांग्रेस SC, ST, OBC समाज की एक जाति को दूसरे के खिलाफ खड़ा कर रही है। इसलिए मैं कहता हूं, एक है तो सेफ है।
राष्ट्र से बढ़कर के कुछ नहीं हो सकता, कुछ नहीं हो सकता। और राष्ट्र तब सशक्त होगा जब हम एक रहेंगे, नेक रहेंगे, तभी नेक रहेंगे। बटेंगे तो कटेंगे।
ये लोअर कोर्ट इस देश में आग लगवा देंगे, बता रहे आप। और सत्ता में रहने के लिए कुछ लोग इस देश को जला दें और जलाने के बाद राष्ट्र पर भी शासन करें, उससे भी प्रसन्न रहेंगे।
और हम लोग संसद से लेकर के सड़क तक इस लड़ाई को लड़ने का काम करेंगे। जहां खून की जरूरत होगी वहां खून देंगे, और जहां आपको लड़ने की जरूरत होगी हम आपको पहली सफ के अंदर नजर आने का काम करेंगे।
Look at the irony of it all. True inclusivity is also being faced with the wrath of nafrat. Sample this. Just yesterday, when I spoke to superstar Mohanlal, he spoke about his lasting friendship with superstar in Malayalam cinema, Mammootty. But after he prayed at Sabrimala for his friend, they are being trolled. This receipt by Travancore Devasam board carries Mammootty's birth name, Mohammad Kutti, has raised the hackles of intolerant elements in the society who call it un-Islamic and want Mammootty to apologize because his friend prayed for him in a temple. Who's spreading this intolerance, ladies and gentlemen? And that is the Motorola legitimate question we are asking on the News Hour tonight. Who's dividing in the name of dharma? That's the question, and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Pradeep Bhandari, national spokesperson of the BJP, Karan Verma, author. Also joining me this evening, Faizan Kidwai, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Sanjay Jha, author, Congress leader. First question goes to Professor Naval Kishore Yadav, national spokesperson of the RJD. And Naval Kishore ji, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, जब योगी जी कहते हैं बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, और ये बांग्लादेश में हिंदुओं का नरसंहार हो रहा था उसके बारे में कहा था, मोदी जी ने कहा एक हैं तो सेफ हैं, तो दिक्कत थी कि ये कम्युनल स्टेटमेंट्स हैं। आज तेजस्वी जी ने जो कहा वो क्या है, जो कहते हैं कि हमको सबको एक साथ रहना है, इंशाअल्लाह तो हम जीत जाएंगे, वो कम्युनल नहीं है, वो सेक्युलर है इंशाअल्लाह।
नाविका जी देखिए, बटोगे तो कटोगे कह के, और वो बांग्लादेश नहीं, कहीं पे निगाह है कहीं पे निशाना। ये कौन नहीं जानता है कि जिस पार्टी का जन्म हेट और दुष्प्रचार से हुआ है, नफरत की राजनीति से हुई है, विभाजनकारी राजनीति से हुई है, वो पूरा देश जानता है। जो बहुसंख्यक होने के बावजूद जो राजनीतिक दल पूरे देश में प्रचार करता है कि हिंदू खतरे में है, जबकि प्रधानमंत्री हिंदू है, राष्ट्रपति हिंदू है, सेना अध्यक्ष हिंदू है, तमाम तरह के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल पोस्ट एंकर में, ये मीडिया में बैठे हुए लोग हिंदू हैं, फिर भी आप कहते हैं हिंदू खतरे में है। ये तो बांटने का हुआ है ना। जो लोग सेकुलर है उनको आप ट्रोल करते हैं। सेकुलरिज्म इज पार्ट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, उसके बावजूद भी आप भी कहते हैं ये सेकुलर वाले लोग। सेकुलर वाले लोग नहीं है, ये देश ही सेकुलर है। जो नेशनलिज्म का मतलब फीलिंग ऑफ वननेस होता है, आप फीलिंग ऑफ हिंदूनेस प्रचार करते हैं। आप खुलेआम धर्म के नाम पे इनके ही दल के जो एमएलए हैं बचौल कहते हैं कि मुसलमान को वोटिंग राइट नहीं देना चाहिए। होली के समय में कहते हैं कि उनको बाहर नहीं निकलना चाहिए अगर पढ़े रहे तो। इस तरह के विभाजनकारी बोल और राजनीति करने वाले लोग पूरे देश में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हैं, सिर्फ बिहार में और यूपी में नहीं है। और जब हम कहते हैं कि एक रहोगे तो जीत होगी, इसका मतलब ये है कि वो हर तरीके से लोगों को बांटने का कोशिश करते हैं। हम कहते हैं कि जातीय जनगणना हो तो मोदी जी कहते हैं कि देश में जाति ही नहीं है। उन्होंने अभी के अपने मित्र नीतीश जी को बोला कि उन्होंने महापाप किया है, जातिगत सर्वे करवाकर उन्हें महापाप किया है। हमारे लिए तो जाति ही नहीं है। वो कहते हैं हमारे लिए जाति ये महिला है, हमारे लिए जाति युवा है, हमारे लिए जाति किसान है। ये तमाम तरह की बात जो है वो मोदी जी लगातार करते रहे हैं, और यही कारण है कि हमें लगता है कि अब उनकी सत्ता पूरा झूठ जो है, झूठ बोलते बोलते झूठ का फैक्ट्री खत्म हो चुका है।
नवल जी चलिए, आपने मोदी जी के बारे में जो कहा उस पर प्रदीप भंडारी जवाब देंगे। मुझे इतना बता दीजिए, तेजस्वी जी आज कहां बोल रहे थे? AIMPLB ऑल इंडिया मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड के प्रोटेस्ट पर बोल रहे थे, इंशाअल्लाह हम सब एक होंगे तो हम जीतेंगे। ये किसके लिए बोल रहे थे? मुझे तो नहीं लगता कि उन्होंने जो भी शब्द कहे किसी भी हिंदू को इंक्लूड करते हुए कहे, या किसी सिख को इंक्लूड करते हुए कहे, या किसी क्रिश्चियन को या किसी बौद्ध धर्म के इंसान को बोला। उन्होंने किसी के बारे में नहीं बोला। अब मैं कह रही हूं कि अगर वो कम्युनल नहीं है तो एक है तो सेफ है, कम्युनल कैसे है? दो मापदंड नहीं हो सकते। और प्रदीप भंडारी जी, द रिस्पॉन्स इज ऑलवेज that the BJP flouts the lines, crosses the red lines, but they don't. Please respond to Naval Kishore.
Well, नविका जी, जिनकी दृष्टि कम्युनल है उनको हर चीज कम्युनल दिखती है. There is a difference between political secularism and constitutional secularism. The friends from the Samajwadi Party and RJD and the Congress practice the political brand of secularism, which is real communalism. Let me just state facts. We say एक है तो safe है. Ekta was a message given by Sardar Patel, but they find it communal because their mindset is communal. They will say in a religious gathering, एक होकर लड़ेंगे तो इंशाअल्लाह हम जीतेंगे. That is not counted as communal. We will say that Muslims are safest in Uttar Pradesh, which is corroborated by the NCRB data. That is not looked at secular. But ये बोले भाई मुसलमान खतरे में है, that is looked at secular. They will say innocent chit to writers by telling कि भाई writers तो innocent लोग हो गए. The AIMM says भाई war, civil war situation can happen in the country. All of that is fine. But if we are speaking about unity, we are speaking about oneness, they will call it as communal because their दृष्टि is communal. इनकी राजनीति रही है मुसलमान गरीब रहे, मुसलमान भय में रहे, हिंदू जाति में बटे और ये मौज करे. ये आज नहीं हो पा रहा है, इसीलिए ये घबराए हुए हैं. And this is where in 10 seconds I will end, Navika ji. Another point I want to say. Naval Kishore Yadav comes from the party which has said कि भाई महाकुंभ जो है वो बेकार है. They have batted for Muslim reservation. If you do not believe me, I will show you the video of Lalu Prasad Yadav where he says कि मुसलमानों को reservation मिलना चाहिए. This is a bite given to the same news agency where ANI, where Yogi Adityanath spoke about. ये तेजस्वी यादव not once in the past he has said कि हमसे ज्यादा मुसलमानों का कौन कर सकता है.
ज्यादा कोई मुसलमान को चाहेगा क्या?
So if all of this is counted as secularism, then I believe that we are the most secular and the most constitutional party, and our brand of secularism means Sanatan ek hai also. Their brand of secularism means Sanatan dengue malaria.
There is only one secularism, man.
अरे भैया, there is a difference between political secularism. Your secularism है सनातन डेंगू मलेरिया एड्स. Can you say आप क्या औरंगजेब और बाबर को आक्रांता बोल सकते हो अपने सेक्युलरिज्म में? नवल किशोर जी, can you say औरंगजेब and बाबर as आक्रांता and APJ Abdul Kalam as Veer Abdul Hamid as the greats of this country? You know you cannot say.
और बिहार में आपकी हिम्मत नहीं होती है विरोध करने का. ये दोहरापन एक जगह दिखे तब तो हर जगह दिखती है.
Well, Naval Kishore ji, my question is that you want to support anybody? Of course you can. But let me ask Faizan Kidwai, to keep on running down one community, is that secularism? Because when Veer Rana Sangha is called names, well, it's called secular. When Aurangzeb is praised, it is secular. Ek hai to safe hai is not secular. When law and order is provided to everybody, when schemes are provided to everybody, where literally anything between 30 to 50% of the community, that is the minority community, gets benefits from these schemes, nobody comes out and says that yes, it is being done, so therefore nobody from the minority community is actually in danger today. But what is spread? Oh, there's going to be a civil war. Oh, if you do this, we will do this. Can violence be the answer for anything? और हर चीज के बाद ये कह देना कि योगी जी की कुर्सी डगमगा रही है. I want to ask you, how does Mr. Akhilesh Yadav know everything about the politics of the BJP but doesn't know what's happening in the India alliance itself?
Good evening, Navika. Good evening to you and to the fellow panelists. Of course, Navika, violence should not be the answer to anything, but unfortunately it was the Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, who, before he became the Chief Minister, during a gathering, he said, quoting Muslim men, in terms of this propaganda of love jihad, that if you take one Hindu woman, we'll take 100 Muslim women. So that was actually some sort of a violence that he was talking about. He shouldn't have. And Mr. Adityanath, just go and read what he has written in his website, adityanath.in. A very misogynist and derogatory things about women, that if men acquire the qualities of women, they become divine, and when vice versa happens, women become rakshas, devils, and women should not attain shaurya क्योंकि वो राक्षस बन जाती हैं. So I'm sure, Navika, you do condemn this once you start talking. You do condemn this. And Navika, I just want to tell you the kind of fear-mongering that is happening. You're saying it is fear-mongering. No, Navika. When BJP's MLA Ketki Singh says, make a separate hospital for Muslim, when UP Minister Raghu Raj Singh says, मुसलमान होली के दिन अपनी बीवियों को तिरपाल से क्यों नहीं ढक के चल देते हैं, when Mr. Adityanath today in the podcast he says that Muslims wear colorful clothes, then what's their problem? This is hypocrisy. Maybe he doesn't understand what consent and cultural freedom means, that if somebody doesn't want color on them, either it be a Muslim or anybody, that person has the right, and he's saying you wear colorful clothes, so you are hypocrite if you're saying that somebody should not throw color on you. This is unfortunate. This is what Mr. Adityanath is. This is what Mr. Adityanath does. See, Navika, the incompetence of Mr. Adityanath, the outgoing Chief Minister, has taken Uttar Pradesh to the brink of collapse. He calls himself a yogi. Actually, is he a yogi? Just see what Sanatan Dharma talks about. The scriptures like Bhagavad Gita,
but Faizan,
chapter 17, verse 15. Navika, please, it talks about austerity of speech. Is Mr. Adityanath following that? These constant communal remarks, Mr. Adityanath calls the innocent people who lost their lives, the family members and the opposition who were questioning them, that they are vultures and pigs. This is the language Mr. Adityanath uses. And then if the opposition criticizes him, Navika, just see, I'm just giving you some data. In Uttar Pradesh tops when it comes to death on roads due to potholes. What has Mr. Adityanath done? Anemia in women is an all-time high in Uttar Pradesh. Under 5 mortality, UP tops. Infant mortality, UP tops. Maternity mortality, UP tops. What has Mr. Adityanath done? Why doesn't he speak about these relevant issues?
It's a charge sheet that will require a 1-week hearing in any court of law. At least allow Pradeep Bhandari to answer the questions you've raised.
Well, the 20-second rebuttal, just to quote the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh on March 25, 2025, which is exactly 48 hours back, he said in a rally, and I quote Mr. Yogi Adityanath, and he says, यमराज टू ग्रीट दोज हरासिंग विमेन एंड ट्रेडर्स। इन हिंदी सेज, अगर कोई महिला या किसी भी हमारे व्यापारी को परेशान कोई गुंडा करेगा तो उसको यमराज तक पहुंचना पड़ेगा। दिस इज योगी आदित्यनाथ फॉर यू।
This is Yogi Adityanath. NCRB says, sir, UP still tops when it comes to crimes against women, kidnapping women. UP tops when it comes to atrocities against women, hate crimes.
सनातन को डेंगू मलेरिया एड्स देने की आजादी कोई भी सनातन
रेलेवेंट बातों पे करिए ना।
और गीता में
रेलेवेंट बातों पे करिए
कि अगर कौरव सामने होंगे तो महाभारत जरूरी होगी। और आप लोग कौरवों की तरीके से हैं जो धर्म का विनाश करने के लिए
डिवाइड कर रहे हो ना प्रदीप, आप us versus them डिवाइड कर रहे हो ना। You dividing people on communal lines। प्रदीप आपसे
फैजान किदवाई 1 minute allow me to come in my show. Let me get a word in sideways. If you look at the NCRB data, you will see rapes, dacoities, those numbers are also going down. Maybe once in a while refer to those. No. Once in a while refer to those. I'm not saying you need to praise anybody. I'm just saying look at the data since you spoke about data. Other than that, I'm coming to you. But Faizan Kidwai, I also want to ask you, I also want to tell you that I agree with you. Call out wherever there is communalism, but also call out on your side. You have not said one word about what Tejasvi Yadav said today, but you've gone on about Yogi Adityanath. Now, partial truth is not the whole truth, and therefore I'm just saying keep your balance when you look at two things which are of similar nature. But let me get in Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha, my question to you is, ये मोहब्बत की राजनीति है कि सिविल वॉर हो जाएगी? When you say आपको जितना खून चाहिए हम उतना खून देंगे, you stand and support one section of the society and condemn the other section of the society. When you say Sanatan is dengue, malaria, not one word comes out. When Kumbh is called Mrityu Kumbh, not one word comes out defending that. Don't talk about one religion and paint everybody with the same brush. Not one word. But you want all allowances for yourself to say anything to the other community. Is that fair? And I'm asking, you say that the BJP is dividing the country. Isn't the India Alliance doing the same thing on the other side?
Navika, I'm going to be very honest with you. This is not rhetoric. But I understand why the BJP and its ideological gurus never fought for India's freedom movement. Because they believed in the British policy of divide and rule. Just in case we thought it was over before 1947, it isn't. In fact, it has accelerated after 2014. Lynching deaths, Navika, I thought that was only happening during the racist violence in Midwest America with Ku Klux Klan going after the African Americans. In India, you've seen lynching deaths with some kind of a massive frenetic rise since 2014. And we are okay with that? Mob lynching people to death on suspicion of carrying cattle? I mean, once upon a time it made headlines. Now it's just like a page 11 news item. We are not debating that ever. Ramesh Bidhuri's speech will go down in history as an official policy of the BJP because Mr. Bidhuri, by the way, continued to be BJP's lodestar and a very popular campaigner. And his hate speech will shock and shame anybody, whether he's Indian or abroad, into what kind of levels have we fallen to. Here is my point. When the Prime Minister of this country, not any ordinary BJP member or some fringe member, when the Prime Minister of this country talks about bhains kaun chori kar lega, Mangal Sutra, Muslim League, mutton, machli, mujra, I mean, you realize the extent to which we have allowed a debate to happen in this country unchallenged, uncontested. The BJP is openly and brazenly now communal. I think this whole conversation, Navika, when we pretend like Bhandari was talking about secularism, it made me laugh. It's a struggle for me to keep a straight face when I find the BJP officially trying to bluff. And I think they're insulting everybody who's watching this program. Because this party endorsed removing secularism from the preamble. And he talks about political and constitutional secularism.
Removing
That's an
secularism
intellectual
from the
humbug.
constitution, you can interpret it the way you want, but putting it there and not following it is equally something that should be condemned at all levels. But before I get in Karan Verma, let me just show you the poll that we've just done on social media. It's a quick dipstick analysis. Who's dividing in the name of dharma? BJP 33%, India Alliance 62%, can't say 5%. Those are the results of people who have voted on this question. If 33% people believe that the BJP is dividing this country, then 62% believe that it is the India Alliance that is dividing the country. Karan Verma.
You know, Navika ji, I was so appalled by what Mr. Jha just said. He said, he compared it to Ku Klux Klan and he said that I've never seen anything like this. Well, what we've never seen is that an entire dharm be called dengue malaria and said they need to be eradicated, and you continue, the Congress party continues to be in alliance with them. That is something unheard of. That is something unprecedented. And you know, for our friend Faizan, I want to throw some light on certain facts because he went on and on about Yogi Adityanath. You know, Mr. Faizan, some of the statements that I remember from the past and not from too much long ago was that vote jihad needs to happen in Farrukhabad when Mona Alam, your candidate, made that statement. When Samajwadi Party Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav said, ladke hain, galti ho jati hai, pointing towards rape incidents that happened. And when you talk about UP, let me throw some facts to you. From 7th largest economy under Akhilesh Yadav, it is now the 2nd largest economy. From 46,000 per capita income, it is at 1,24,000 per capita income. 42% reduction in crime cases as per NCRB data. And after 38 years, here is a man who has been re-elected as CM of UP. So if, according to you, that is a sign of kursi khatre mein hai and lack of progress, then good wishes to you. And who has communalized, Navika ji? It was Akhilesh Yadav's government that went to the court asking for the release of Waliullah Khan, who later got convicted. The court rapped him on the knuckles and said, "Ab ki baar inke liye bail lene aaye ho, agli baar kya Padma Shri lene aoge?" During Muzaffarnagar riots, it was the Akhilesh Yadav government that said that the relief should only go to the Muslims. He was pulled up by the courts for that. So who has done this, Hindu-Muslim? Who has done this? आपने किया है ये चीज. You've been pulled up by the courts time and again. That is your reality. You have divided from Nasrallah to Jai Philistine. इनको पूरे उम्मा को जोड़ना है. But if the Prime Minister says एक है तो safe है, when he talks about a country, then they have a problem. How dare you talk about the Mahakumbh in the ways that Akhilesh Yadav talked about right from the day one? इनकी पूरी राजनीति is predicated on division. कभी PDA, कभी अगड़ा पिछड़ा, कभी मुस्लिम वोट यूनाइट करो, कभी वक्फ पे हो हल्ला करो. आपकी पूरी चीज ही इस पे खड़ी है. आप आज ऑल इंडिया मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड के साथ खड़े हो जाते हैं, जिन्होंने शरिया की पैरवी करी, जिन्होंने कहा कि महिलाओं को मस्जिद में एंटर नहीं करना चाहिए. आप आज उनके साथ खड़े हो गए. If that is your definition of secularism, you have to kiss that goodbye, because genuine secularism, where there is equality, where there is no Ashraf hegemony, by the way, which you never talk about in terms of waqf, that is what needs to be established, and you have to face it.
Faizan Kidwai, before you respond, I also want to take in some viewer questions. Shishir Bhalchandra Ghatpande's question from Bhopal. Shouldn't true history be taught to the future generations? Asid Modi from Mumbai has also asked, is Yogi new Hindu Hriday Samrat of India? Ravindra Thakkar asked, how many poor people benefited in Samajwadi Party's rule? Respond, Faizan Kidwai.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, I'd like to answer what Karan Verma just, sorry, my apologies. Karan Verma just said, see, Karan, you quoted Netaji, a lot of right-wingers have been doing this. The edited version of his speech is quoted by the right-wingers. But I'll quote another speech from your late Prime Minister, our late Prime Minister, your leader, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, when Rahul Mahajan was caught in the drug case. He said, "Arey jawan ladka hai, jawani mein galti ho jati hai." So, and this has been reported by Times of India. This is on record.
I can even quote 16 मार दिए तो 30 भी मरवाने होते कार सेवक को तो मरवा देता.
मैं आपके बीच में नहीं बोला.
मैं बता रहा हूं आपको. नहीं बोला हुआ नेताजी ने.
नहीं बोला.
16 मारे थे, 30 मरवाने होते तो वो भी मरवा देता.
All right, allow him to complete. Allow him to complete. Yes, Faizan, complete your point. You have 30 seconds.
Nipen Mishra, who is the principal secretary, who is now overseeing the construction of Ram Temple. That this interview of his is online. You can go and watch. The interviewer asked him that did Netaji order such a firing on the car sevaks? He said no. नेताजी ने ऑर्डर नहीं किया था, वो प्रशासन का वहां पे कॉल लिया था. So first of all, this propaganda has to end right now. I'm saying this on television. Go and watch what Nipin Mishra has said. So this propaganda of right wing fizzles out today itself. दूसरा, आपने बात करी कि समाजवादी पार्टी ने क्या कहा, क्या किया इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वर्क में जितना काम समाजवादी पार्टी ने किया है. In the first year of your chief minister, Mr. Adityanath, when he became the chief minister, no much work was done when it comes to increasing the electricity for the people of Uttar Pradesh. It was Shri Akhilesh Yadav who had made sure that several power plants, solar plants were installed in Uttar Pradesh, because of which the lives of the people of Uttar Pradesh became better, the lives of people of the farmers of Uttar Pradesh became better.
Okay.
So there's no
all
comparison
right.
between
Fantastic.
what Mr. Adityanath is
You
doing
answered
and
the
what
question
Shri
of the
Akhilesh Yadav is.
viewers. I am only asking this maybe rhetorically, then why did they lose elections twice?
बहुत अच्छी बात ये कह रहे हैं भाई, कितने सालों तक आपके पास सरकार थी? 70 सालों तक. क्या प्रभु श्री राम का अयोध्या में मंदिर आपके समय बना? अगर इतने ही अयोध्या में राम प्रेमी है तो बना कि नहीं बना? नहीं बना. दैट इज द रियलिटी. अच्छी बात ये नविका जी कि हमारे शासन में अभी भी प्रभु श्री राम की बात करने लग गए. फैजान भाई सुन लीजिए, घबराइए मत, सुन लीजिए.
मैं घबराता नहीं सर,
घबराइए मत, सुनो तो सही ना.
कभी नहीं घबराता. समाजवादी बीजेपी वाले घबराते, बीजेपी वाले घबराते साहब, तभी धर्म के.
Gentlemen, cease fire.
What did धर्मेंद्र यादव said, नविका जी? धर्मेंद्र यादव said कि भाई आखिरी तक भी जंग लड़नी पड़ेगी तो वक्फ के लिए हम लड़ेंगे. Samajwadi Party openly batted for Muslim reservation when UPA was in power. In 2013, the UPA MHA report said that the women and the children are most unsafe when the Akhilesh Yadav government is in Uttar Pradesh. तो ये क्या बोलेंगे? अब मैं राइट्स के ऊपर आ जाना चाहता हूं. मुसलमान आज ज्यादा सुरक्षित क्यों? इसके कारण ये घबराए हुए. अखिलेश यादव pre 2016, the communal tensions each year minimum cases as per NCRB was 45. 97% drop in communal cases has happened as per the NCRB data. 2021 में सिर्फ पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर एक कम्युनल टेंशन हुए. मैं आपसे ओपनली चैलेंज कर रहा हूं सर, अगर आप हिंदू प्रेमी हैं, क्या काशी में और साथ में मथुरा में आप मानेंगे कि काशी की सच्चाई जो है वो ज्ञानवापी नहीं है? क्या मानेंगे मथुरा के अंदर कृष्ण जन्मभूमि पे, जैसे योगी आदित्यनाथ जी ने बोला कि भाई कृष्ण जन्मभूमि पे भगवान श्री कृष्ण का भव्य मंदिर बनना चाहिए? आज आप मैं मान लेता हूं. रविका जी, if he is a true Sanatani, he should openly declare.
Faizan Kidwai, quick response. I need to go to Naval Kishore.
Okay. तो बीजेपी प्रवक्ता साहब, यू शुड नो, आप कह रहे हैं कोई मेजर राइट्स नहीं हुए बुलंदशहर में. अ पर्सन, हिज नेम इज सुबोध कुमार, ही वाज अ हिंदू. अरे सुनिए सर, उसको मारने वाले बजरंग दल के लोग थे. क्या किया? हाथरस में दलित बच्ची, हाथरस में दलित बच्ची के साथ क्या किया? हाथरस में दलित बच्ची के साथ क्या किया? आपके बीजेपी आईटी सेल के 3 लोगों ने गैंग रेप किया था.
अरे सर, गली गली का बच्चा जा रहा है.
Well, you're not answering the questions, Faizan Kidwai. So let me get in some more viewer questions. Shankar Lal Rathore from Devas in Madhya Pradesh says, is it wrong to correct historical mistakes in history? Naval Kishore ji इसका जवाब भी दे दीजिए. And Naval Kishore ji, कहा नहीं आपने कुछ, तेजस्वी यादव जी का बयान आज सेक्युलर था या कम्युनल था? बता तो दीजिए.
नाविका जी, आप तो लगता है कि बस वहीं पे ध्यान कराए हुए हैं, और अगर कोई बोलता है, प्रेम की भाषा बोलता है, तो उसको भी आपको नफरत दिखता है. आपको जब देवी ने गाना गाया, वहां के भाजपा के मंत्री और विधायक बैठे हुए थे, वो गांधी द्वारा जो पूजा का गीत था, ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान, उससे माफी मंगवाया गया. आपको नहीं मालूम होगा क्योंकि आप उस पर डिबेट नहीं करना चाहते हैं. उसको वापस उसके कार्यक्रम को
आपने ये भी नहीं सुना कि सबरीमला में किसी मुसलमान के लिए, अपने दोस्त के लिए पूजा कर दी तो मुसलमानों ने कह दिया कि ये इस्लाम के खिलाफ है? ये भी नहीं सुना आपने?
बिल्कुल. देखिए, यही बात है ना कि आप
तो नफरत कौन फैला रहा है?
नफरत फैलाने वाले आपके पैनल में बैठे हुए हैं. भंडारी जी के पास भंडार है, भाजपा के पास भंडार है नफरत फैलाने का. तो जाति के नाम पे नफरत फैलाती है.
में हिंदुओं को होली का हक देना नफरत फैलाना है तो हम कर रहे हैं. अगर प्रभु श्री राम का अयोध्या में मंदिर बनाना है तो हम कर रहे हैं. सर, आपको अगर मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन करना है, वो आपके लिए मोहब्बत की दुकान है, तो हम उसका विरोध करेंगे.
Well, when we ask the question,
के बाद ये मोहब्बत की बातें कर रहे हैं.
When we ask the question, who's dividing India? These are the answers that we've got so far. And what do I look at it? My lens tells me the beauty of Bharat lies in its diversity, its inclusivity. Our history is rooted in Hinduism. We are a culture that had Hinduism, the only nation where Hinduism was born, which by definition is not a religion, it is a way of life, as even interpreted by Supreme Court on several occasions. When we attained independence, we didn't embrace our religious identity to define the essence of our nation, like Pakistan and later Bangladesh did. In 1971 war, the chief of the Eastern Command was a Sikh. The man who secured Pakistan's surrender was a Jew, and the then chief of the Indian Army was Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw, a Parsi. India has had 3 Muslim presidents and a Sikh prime minister. Today, it's up to us to ensure that these seeds of nafrat and rajniti don't poison the very fabric of our nation, of our unity, where brothers and sisters live together. But will our politics allow us to do that? That is the question that still remains open. Thanking all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1.